One, two. All right. Thanks, guys. All right. No, that's fine. How are you guys doing? Yeah, I'm good. All right. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Poet Brian, and because I am the father of the group, they asked me to do a brief history of the culture of spoken word. Um, Spoken word poetry goes back to the 1960s, and it is something that has been rooted and basically linked towards revolutions both in the UK, in the United States, and in various different places across the world. Spoken word goes beyond just writing. Spoken word is a culture that is basically fueled multi-denominational and multicultural groups. The reason why spoken word is important is it's become something that has basically been a voice of those that were oppressed, those that were afraid to actually voice certain opinions that they could have either been enslaved, been arrested, or otherwise actually been killed for. Spoken word poetry, till this day, is a culture that has fueled many of what we love till this very day. For example, rap music. For example, things like storytelling. Spoken word poetry originated, those that are African, you know how we used to sit around fires and with your grandparents and they used to tell stories and then somebody used to add a beat to it and somebody used to recite something that they know, like maybe a story they learned a few weeks ago from a friend or two. And that now became a culture where people used to sit on Friday, Saturday evenings, and people used to sit around fires. It used to be something that was also spiritual, that used to be used to invoke the gods. And the power of spoken word has been passed down from generation to generation. The people that you are about to encounter this evening are extraordinary human beings. Unfortunately for me, this is my last show in Cyprus, and I was asked to give this sort of small speech as a token of appreciation of what spoken word can be done. Weird fact, one of the greatest spoken word artists that was actually born before your great-great-great grandfathers actually walked this island and gave a speech in Famagusta. And I'm not going, a brief Easter egg, if somebody actually figures that out, if somebody actually figures out who that poet is, and it's going to be mentioned by one of the spoken word artists tonight, I will give you a painting worth 600 TL. No, I can't tell you who the artist or the person that's going to actually mention the name, but once you pick it up, just raise your hand and say, I got it, and we'll know. And that being said, for those that registered the first 20 seats, we have your prizes ready, and we'll be giving you art worth 300 TL and some books as well. Thank you guys for appreciating the culture spoken word. I can see somebody knows a few house rules. Okay, in this house we snap, we don't clap. But in case you do like something that you hear, you can say, oh shit. God, yeah. Oh my God. Yes, daddy. That's up to you, but hold on to your seats, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to the sponsors, thank you to everybody that has fueled this night, and believe me, your man's about to be drunk. You don't know. We should have charged you people for this. Alright. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Poet Brian. I'll see you later.